Good morning, all. Welcome to the new chapter. We shall today discuss about life processes. See, all the living organisms are made of cells, either single cell or its multiple cells. On the basis of the number of cells, the organisms can be divided into two types. One is unicellular, where only one cell is there, and multicellular organism, where there are many cells. So unicellular organism example is bacterium are there, and amoeba. In multicellular organism we can see the plants, animals, mushrooms. Again, on the basis of type of nucleus, the unicellular organisms can be divided into two types. We can see in the diagram that two cell types are there. In one cell, you see unseen type of nucleus is there. The nucleus is not completely defined, but in the second case, there is true type of nucleus, and the nucleus is well defined. So the cells with a primitive type of nucleus are called as prokaryotic cell, and the organisms are called prokaryotes. Where the cells with a true type of nucleus are called eukaryotic cells, and the organisms are called eukaryotes. See, all prokaryotic organisms are unicellulars, but eukaryotic organisms can be unicellular or multicellular. The prokaryotic unicellulars are called monerans. Eukaryotic unicellulars are called protists. Again, eukaryotic multicellular organisms are of three types. Let us explain them. So, eukaryotic multicellulars, some prepare their own food called the plants. Some depend on others for their food completely and are called animals. Some depend on the dead and decaying materials are called fungi. So we can clearly see five types of organisms are there. Some are monerans with a prokaryotic and unicellular constitution, protists, eukaryotic and unicellular, plants, eukaryotic multicellular and prepare their own food, animals, eukaryotic multicellular and do not prepare their own food and depend on others for their food, fungi, these are eukaryotic multicellulars which depend on dead and decaying material for their food. Accordingly, we can express these in terms of a chart where I have classified. See, all organisms, prokaryotes and eukaryotes, unicellular and multicellular. Based on that, we have classified them into monerans, protists, plants, animals and fungi. So the body of organism may be formed of cell or cells. If these are cells, in case of multicellular organisms, the cells can together form another level of organization is called a tissue. Means cells together come and perform a specific function, and this is called tissue. Then tissues combine to form the organs. Again, tissues combine to form organs. Then next level is organ system level of organization. So we can see the body of the organism can be in any of the forms. It's either cell or it's cells or it's tissue grade or it's organ grade or organ system grade of organization. Now we will discuss some examples of different grades of body organization. Cell grade. The body consists of only one cell. Examples are bacteria, amoeba, paramecium. Next come to cellular grade of organization. Here many cells are there, means it's a multicellular organism, but there is no tissue, means the cells together do not form a tissue which performs a common function. So there is no tissue. The example is sponge. Now tissue grade of organization. Here cells together form a tissue which performs a particular type of function. So the example is hydra. Next, organ grade of organization. In this, the tissues together form a particular organ and which carries out a particular type of function. The example is planaria. Now come to organ system grade of organization. Here various organs together form one organ system and that organ system carries out a particular type of function. So these organisms examples earthworm, insects, fishes, frogs, birds, animals, human. So all these are examples of different grades of body organization. Now let us define life processes. All organisms having any grade of organization, either it's a cell grade, or cellular grade, tissue grade, organ grade or organ system grade, all perform certain vital functions in order to survive and perpetuate, are called life processes. Now come to the examples of life processes. First one, nutrition, respiration, transportation, excretion, growth, reproduction, movement, response to stimuli, homeostasis. These are the processes that are carried out by living organisms. May it be a cell, may it be a cellular grade of organization or tissue grade of organization or organ grade of organization or organ system grade of organization. May be the organization any type, but all the organisms, they perform these vital functions. Hence these are called life processes. Now we'll discuss about nutrition. Nutrition is one of the important process. It is the process by which living organisms take in the food and utilize the food to obtain energy, grow, repair body tissues and maintain the life processes. In the next class, we will discuss the details of nutrition. Till then, have a good time. Thank you. Please subscribe and let others know. Thank you again.